Hi, I'm Jody Delight. I'm currently in northern Kenya, in Marsabit County, in an area called Kamotoni. I've been coming here for the past 3 years to study a building livelihoods project that is being implemented by FSD Kenya and CARE. So I've been following 51 people for the past 3 years. I've come back 6 times to see how their behaviors and perceptions change over time. And with this recent visit, I can really see some of the changes that have taken place for people, and I have so many stories to tell. But for example, I've seen some people who were not doing any business before. They had no concept of business. They were maybe some of the women were waiting for their husbands to bring food, or they were really struggling to provide food for their children. And I've seen some of these women now first receive the Hunger Safety Net program stipend, which gave them confidence, gave them an ability to take credit from shops because they were now trusted. Some of them were able to buy some new clothes. They felt better about themselves. Then they were put into savings groups, and I saw people start to learn how to contribute, how to save money, and even to provide each other with loans. So now they had some access to capital that they could use if there's an emergency, like a medical emergency or school fees, or even to start business. Some people said they wanted to start business, they just didn't have the funds to do it, and now they've been able to do it. So they also learned about business. They received business training and some financial training. So I've seen one woman who over the past 3 years has started doing business, and she's continued to grow her business. And at first she was shy, but now she's used to interacting with more people because of the group. And she comes running to me now and has told me that now she's doing business, she can buy what she needs for her children, she can save money, and she's very excited to continue to tell me about her business, how her business has grown, which is very exciting. Now, more recently, they've been provided with loans from Equity Bank. Now, some people here are still very afraid of the loans. They fear that if they can't repay them, their children may be taken away, or they may be taken to jail. So the program is still working with some of those fears, but they're starting to see some of the other people in their groups take the loans now, and I've been here talking to people about them. And people have told me that for the most part, they haven't had any issues with them. They're able to repay them. It's helped them to grow their business. And in some cases, there was also a man who told me that because of that equity loan, he was able to maintain his business during the very harsh drought that they still had recently. So it really helped him, and he's very passionate about the group and the project. I've even seen some older women now start to do business where they thought this wasn't possible before because of their age. And there's one older woman who is thriving in business. She used to describe herself as the poorest person in her village. She was a widow. She had no children, no livestock. She used to have to borrow from other people. And now she's running her own business. She tells me she has livestock. People in her village consider her to be rich now. She sees herself as having everything that she needs. So there's some really exciting stories coming out of this project. But of course, there's still ongoing challenges. The conditions are very tough. Some people still really struggle to deal with the drought. And as in any context, you're going to get some people who perhaps learn and move faster and take on all the tools and move forward very quickly, and others who maybe it takes a little while to learn. So this is a situation where perhaps additional training or reminders of the training or additional support may be provided. So we need to look at how we can help people who have progressed ensure that they can continue to progress and sustain that progression over time, especially with different difficult conditions that people face here. And we also need to look at, maybe the people who have progressed a little bit can continue to progress further over time.